Hey, Marina here. Nice to see you. I'm from the Jungle Freelancer community, and each week we do a brief upload on a topic relating to freelancing in the hope that you will feel less alone, inspired to learn more skills, and have just an amazing experience as a freelancer. Now, this week we ran our Jungle Hype Circle. This is a online free part of the service that we offer where you can come together with both sides of the marketplace, clients and also freelancers, and hear about the latest news, the latest features. Our technical team comes, so you get to tell them what doesn't work and what you'd like to see. But it's also a chance for both sides of the marketplace and the community to experience a shared learning moment. So we put on a skills spotlight, so about 20 to 30 minutes where you can just come online and learn something, and you do it together and it's pretty interactive. Now, what I'm going to talk to you about is today's little hype circle. It's a really small group because we made a terrible strategic decision and then we did it literally like the day before Easter. So heaps of people dropped out, which is disappointing. But it does happen. It does happen. Notwithstanding that, the small group we had, it was really, really cool. It was really insightful. And the topic was around developing emotional resiliency. And we curated that topic to make it relevant to freelancers. So just a chance to explore some of the things that might be holding you back and share a few very personal stories around the struggles that we have as freelancers. Now, for those of you who missed it, we will repeat this Hype Circle topic and we will put the link below into our Humanitics event section so you can just sign up for free. We would love to have you there. But let me just highlight as a bit of a teaser the 3 points that came out of the developing emotional resiliency. Now, we use the model of spheres of influence to help navigate and discuss, a better understanding of who you are as a professional. What is it that makes you tick? Your inner sanctum, where it could be, we call it an egg. So if you do come along to the session, you'll hear this phrase of, it's an inner egg. Who's your inner egg? Because it's only you inside it. And what is the self-talk that's going on? How are you behaving? How are you treating yourself? How are you dealing with all the changes of being a freelancer as opposed to an employee, as an example? An example I used when exploring this idea of the inner egg was my own journey of leaving full-time employment and being shocked to discover I was a bit of a praise junkie. So a lot of my validation for my success and my external connection to the world was anchored on other people's praise. Now, some of you might go, ooh, but I reckon some of you out there, because freelancers are high performers, I reckon you'd have the same issue. But for me, it actually felt like drying out from, not that I've ever had a drug addiction or anything like that, but it was pretty tough going, hey, and what it was doing during that process as a freelancer, it was surfacing up all the areas inside my inner egg that it had been underdeveloped professionally. One of them was self-praise. And I'm not talking about ego like, oh my God, I'm enough, I'm a mate. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, the days that are hard to get the proposal out on time, or, the tougher days when you're feeling uncertain and you're fearful and what have you, like just being able to reassure yourself, hey, you've always made it through. You're a good, you're in my world, you're a great management consultant. And being able to take ownership for all the skills and capability and talent you have in a way that just helps your inner egg, and you're not as reliant of, for other people giving you validation. We also, in the session today, it talked about 3 words when we think of with a freelancer. And I'm not going to sort of let you know who said what. The words were things like uncertain, frustrating. I put the word in your ear that it can be a bit fearful when you don't know when your next gig's coming and what have you. And all of that leads to anxiety in your inner egg. And the anxiety then can actually start to trigger and activate other things. So we were just talking about that from a well-being perspective, but also as an encouragement to be very self-aware around what are you holding inside you professionally in your inner egg. Because it's from that self-awareness that you can really embrace these ideas of growth mindset and feeling motivated to learn new skills, to become more adaptive, to learn a bit about yourself. And so you can be of greater service to others and to have, an even more amazing freelancer experience. So we went through the journey today at the Hype Circle. We certainly hope that you join us next time. And as I said, links in below. But what we finished up with was exploring 3 different words that we hope our community start to embrace when they start to think around what does freelancing mean to them. And the 3 words that we embrace, and we want even just a little bit of our crazy energy to sprinkle over you when you're feeling uncertain, you're feeling like, think about the autonomy, the freedom that freelancing gives you. Savor that and that capacity to extend yourself creatively, professionally. Choose your own adventure, which is our second word, adventure. The adventure that comes with freelancing, meeting new clients, new gigs. For me, the greatest adventure of freelancing is the adventure I have inside and fully understanding what I'm capable of and all the amazing things I can learn and then master. And, it's just an adventure, right? I'm not going to get stuck into some type of box. As a freelancer, I get to do that. And that is amazing. And the last one, which is very important, is lucrative. When you meet someone who's really good at what they do and they really, really add a lot of value and they've sharpened up their skills and their capabilities, they can charge their time at a different level to the dreary or the ones who just never really try to extend themselves. Or worse, the ones who have to put the swagger and try to trick you through relationships and reciprocity into hiring you. No, just shine. And it's within the shining that being lucrative then becomes a part of freelancing. So we hope, friends, that there are 3 words that you can hold in your heart to help your emotional well-being and to inspire you to push ahead with your growth mindset: autonomy, venture, and lucrative. So I know this could be a bit controversial, but I also want to finish up by saying we know how hard it is being a freelancer. We know we have shared all the same fears, hopes, loss of optimism, everything you guys are out there experiencing. We get it. It is a roller coaster being a freelancer. So we want to send our heart out to you and a big virtual hug. We hope you join us in the Hype Circle so we can connect and have a shared experience and make sure everyone is okay. All right, that's it from us. Thank you to the guys who came to the Hype Circle, and we will see you very soon. We got to think up another topic for next week. I don't know what we're going to do. All right, see you then. Have a good